Overcoming fear of failure, lessons from Britney Spears' journey. Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk about something that holds many of us back, the fear of failure. Whether in our careers, relationships, or personal dreams, fear of failure can feel like a wall we can't climb. But what if I told you that failure isn't the end? What if I told you that overcoming failure can actually become your greatest triumph? To bring this to life, I want to use the story of someone we all know, Britney Spears. Britney's journey is not just one of fame and success, it's also one of resilience, courage, and learning to rise above fear, failure, and judgment. Understanding the fear of failure. First, let's define what fear of failure really is. It's that nagging voice in our heads that says, what if I'm not good enough? What if I try and everyone sees me fail? What if I lose everything I've worked for? This fear paralyzes us. It stops us from taking risks, trying new things, or sharing our talents with the world. But here's the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey to success. If you look at Britney Spears' life, we see someone who faced massive success early on, but also encountered public struggles, setbacks, and failure. Yet her story teaches us how to move forward, reclaim our lives, and rise stronger than ever. Britney Spears from stardom to struggles. Britney Spears rose to fame as a teenager with hits like Baby One More Time and Oops, I Did It Again. She became a global pop icon seemingly overnight. But with fame came immense pressure. As the years went by, Britney's life became a spectacle. Her struggles were public. Her mental health challenges, her highly publicized breakdown in 2007, the loss of control over her career and personal life through a 13-year conservatorship. Imagine being judged by millions, having your every move criticized, and feeling like you've lost control over your life. For many of us, failure might mean losing a job or not achieving a goal. For Britney, her struggles are broadcast for the world to see, and yet she kept going. Britney's story shows us that failure, no matter how public or painful, does not define us. What defines us is how we respond. Lesson 1. Embrace failure as a teacher. One of the first steps to overcoming fear of failure is to change how we see it. Failure isn't something to avoid, it's something to learn from. Britney's struggles taught her about herself. When she faced setbacks, she learned what she needed to heal. She rediscovered her strength and her voice. For us, failure can be the same thing. It teaches us what doesn't work, it pushes us to grow, it helps us find new strategies and approaches. Instead of fearing failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Lesson 2. Silence the critics, including yourself. Britney Spears faced relentless criticism from the media, from the public, and likely her own inner voice. Yet she eventually learned to reclaim her identity and silence those voices. We all have critics in our lives. Sometimes they're people around us, and sometimes it's our own self-doubt. But here's the truth. You are not your failures. You are not your mistakes. When you feel afraid, remind yourself, I am more than this moment. My worth is not defined by success or failure. I am capable of overcoming this. Britney didn't let the world's judgment have the final say. She fought to regain control of her life. You can do the same by shutting out negativity and focusing on your growth. Lesson 3. Take small, brave steps forward. Overcoming fear of failure doesn't happen overnight. It's about taking small, consistent steps forward. Britney's comeback wasn't immediate. She had to take time to heal, rebuild her confidence, and reclaim her career on her own terms. Her Vegas residency, Piece of Me, was a major success, proving that she could rise again. For us, the same principle applies. If you're afraid to start a new project, take one small step today. If you're afraid to speak up, say one thing that matters to you. If you failed before, try again, but with the lessons you've learned. Small steps build momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Lesson 4. Surround yourself with support. Britney's journey also shows the importance of having people who believe in you. After years of feeling unheard, she found support from fans and advocates who helped her fight for her freedom. When you face fear or failure, don't go through it alone. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, friends, family, and mentors. Those who remind you of your strength and encourage you to keep going. Lesson 5. Define success in your own terms. Finally, Britney teaches us the importance of defining success for ourselves. For years, she was trapped in a system that dictated her life, but when she broke free, she began to live life on her own terms. Success doesn't have to mean perfection, doesn't have to mean meeting someone else's expectations. True success is being proud of who you are, having the courage to try, living a life that aligns with your values and dreams. Closing, rise like Britney. So how do we overcome fear of failure or embrace failure as a teacher? We silence the critics, we take small steps forward, we lean on our support systems, we define success for ourselves. Britney Spears' story reminds us that even when we fall, we can rise again. She faced some of the harshest criticism and public failure imaginable, but she didn't let it define her. She fought for her freedom, her voice, and her life. If Britney can rise after everything she's been through, so can you. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone to something greater. For today, I challenge you, take that risk, face that fear, step into your potential, because no matter what happens, you have the strength to overcome it. Thank you.